one of the most dynamic athletes ever to play the game.
You will bow down before me! Oh, there are no words for how nasty!
Is this man not entertaining?
Oh, my! Self! Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Known for his take-no-prisoners attitude, Russell plays the game with reckless abandon.
Dynamite, drive, and dunk.
Bow down before the one you serve.
Cocking the hammer and pulling the nastiest of triggers.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
An elite dunker who attacks the rim with electric anger.
And Westbrook puts it down.
When you look at your line on the box score, how would you grade the line?
I don't give a about the line. You lost.
In game 3, Scott Brooks told us everyone is fine.
A fierce competitor who shows up in the clutch.
Here's a steal by Westbrook. Tomahawk slam by Russell Westbrook, who now has 9.
Get very animated in the face. A lot of memes going on around it.
Yeah.
You got a lot of them. Are you familiar with these memes?
5, the Thunder with another chance. Look at what? Nasty!
What is that?
A funny, charming entertainer who has endeared himself to fans the world over.
Who says it's a young man's game? There are already some substitutions in. Kevin Martin's come in as Westbrook goes down the lane.
Fastest triple-doubles yet again in NBA history. You're always saying you're doing what your team needs you to do. What did they need from you tonight?
A walking triple-double. Westbrook broke the unbreakable record of Oscar Robertson.
Hawkish staying to Westbrook. Alley-oop. Listen to the crowd.
Oh!
With his 42nd triple-double, Russell Westbrook has broken the single-season record established more than a half-century ago.
A league MVP.
NBA Most Valuable Player Award is Russell Westbrook.
Pass stolen by Robertson. Westbrook sidestep. A sweet move from Russell Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook. Brodie. Growing up in inner-city Los Angeles, Westbrook was gifted nothing on his journey to greatness.
Your brother was telling me that, many of the friends you guys had when you were growing up wound up either in gangs or in jail.
Yeah, I always found a way to kind of just separate myself, at the right time in the right place.
In an area with numerous ways to self-sabotage, Russ turned to sports for escape.
He's the kid that few college scouts and coaches knew about. But mid-season, the LA Times hailed him the best unsigned high school player in Southern California.
Westbrook going down through the trees, gets the ball back.
His father would bring Russ to pickup games to help him develop a hustler's mindset on the court.
What do you remember from that?
Just sitting there and watching my dad's friends argue. That's all they did.
Argue?
That's
about what?
Just argue about somebody call, make a call back, call, they argue for 45 minutes, they play for 5, argue for 45, play for 5.
Russell Westbrook burst onto the scene this season in dramatic fashion.
Westbrook's all-work, no-quit mindset transformed him from an undersized guard into a legitimate prospect.
That's block number 12 on the season for him.
And the whole summer I just kept growing and growing and growing. And then just stopped. And I still grow a little bit every now and then.
Westbrook wants to drive the lane, stops at the elbow. Nice follow-away jump shot.
Nice jump shot by Westbrook.
But in Russ's sophomore year, tragedy struck.
Kelsey Bars, somebody, your late friend who's obviously near and dear to your heart, during a routine game of high school pickup basketball, your best friend and teammate collapsed and later passed away.
The moment shaped Westbrook, who still wears Barr's initials and number during every game.
And you wear his initials on you for every game that you play.
By season's end, he was named the 2006 Bay League MVP and made the CIF first team.
Here he comes, flying in for the slam dunk.
Despite his dominant senior season, Westbrook wasn't highly recruited.
And growing up, I was never given anything, or nobody never, gave me anything growing up, and I always have to earn everything I've gotten, and that's kind of the only way I know how to play, and the only way I know how to go out there and compete.
Russell Westbrook didn't have a high school career like yours per se, or just automatic going to whatever school I want to go to.
Nah, like he like started from the bottom, and I feel like Russ is a Hall of Famer now because he still got that same energy.
By chance, UCLA had one scholarship open up and offered it to Westbrook at the last moment.
Went to school, UCLA.
Yep.
On purpose?
I mean, I just got lucky. They told me, hey, we have a scholarship left. We have one left. You want it? Sure, take it.
He recently signed a letter of intent to attend UCLA next fall.
Like, he didn't necessarily have a scholarship at UCLA, but something happened where they ended up having one. And next thing you know, man, my man's leading the league in triple doubles ever. I mean, he's Brodie.
I just want to thank God for giving me this opportunity, and thank my mom, my dad, my little brother, my coach, and all my family members and friends for coming out, see me going to college.
But sometimes how your story, like how it starts off, how it's going to end is going to be completely different.
He didn't start as a freshman.
And Westbrook, no problem with that shot. Russell Westbrook, the freshman, dropping in his first basket.
But he made the most of the opportunities he got.
Here's Westbrook.
He is extraordinary.
Let's go back a little bit to UCLA and playing with Russ.
So Darren Collison went down. I think he sprained his MCL. Russell took over, I think, for the first, it was like dozen or a little bit less games, played point guard, and then he just took off.
When an injury to the starting point guard opened up the job for Westbrook, he never gave it back.
Callaway had it kicked away. This is Westbrook.
Westbrook's play put him among the top prospects for the NBA draft.
Slam dunk!
Away. Good hustle, however, by the freshman. Russell Westbrook into the game to save the mistake, and he takes it right in. Russell Westbrook, 6'3" freshman from Hawthorne, California.
There's a steal by Westbrook.
He takes it all away. And the freshman gives UCLA the lead, 21-20.
Going into Russ's sophomore year, so he'd played his freshman
That
year.
was it, yeah.
And I was like, that dude's the best player on the court.
Russell Westbrook! Russell Westbrook! Russell Westbrook!
It's like, don't turn your back, Marty Lunan. Don't turn your back right there. Better get that interpretation.
Oh, Westbrook with a great play.
His basketball IQ was off the charts, and his willingness to lay it all out gave him an edge over the competition.
Shooter from long distance. There's a steal by Westbrook into the passing lane again. Anticipates well.
Takes it home. Does that bring this crowd to its feet?
Going to the board. A nice game against Long Beach State. Westbrook.
That's when Russ dunked on dude against Cal. Caleb was throwing that thing to him, and he was.
After winning the Pac-10 tournament, Russ opted to declare for the NBA draft. He was taken by the Seattle Supersonics with the number 4 pick.
Fourth pick in the 2008 NBA draft, the Seattle Supersonics select Russell Westbrook from UCLA.
Well, this is nothing new. For the 12th straight year, a UCLA Bruin has been drafted. Kevin Durant there, he's like, thank you, thank you, thank you. Durant, the NBA Rookie of the Year this past season, welcomes Russell Westbrook into the fold.
I got to ask you heard the coach, Jeff Van Gundy. He knows what he's talking about. He says if Russell Westbrook is not a natural point guard, what are you going to do in certain situations with Kevin Durant and those guys? How do you answer that question? What are you, Russell Westbrook?
I'm a point guard. I'm going to try my best and go out and, do what I can for the team and try to help them any way I can.
In my opinion, at the point guard position, he's the best defensive guard in this draft. This is a guy that can pick up full court defensively, really change a game on both ends of the floor.
Take us back 2 years. What kind of prospect were you known as in, media circles? And
nobody knew who I was.
That summer, the Seattle Supersonics moved their team to Oklahoma and became the OKC Thunder.
In short, the guy who runs Starbucks sold the Sonics to some guys who weren't from here. And when they didn't get a new gym with restaurants and Wi-Fi and all that other fancy stuff new gyms come with, they left.
The NBA will be in Oklahoma City next season, playing their game.
So, after 41 years of basketball in Seattle, the Sonics are packing up the trucks and heading to Oklahoma City.
Russell Westbrook, UCLA Bruins.
Joining the previous season's Rookie of the Year, Kevin Durant, the Thunder appeared to be building a future powerhouse.
The laser boy and then kick it back down.
Glass home. Russell Westbrook. Okay, short end on the scoreboard, but long on so much else as the Thunder makes its NBA debut.
While the season would be a struggle, young Westbrook and Durant appeared poised to become an all-time duo.
Kevin Durant and the Thunder taking on the high-scoring Warriors. Second quarter, here's Russell Westbrook.
There it is.
Off the backboard to Westbrook.
Kevin Durant had 32.
Both players were driven to be the best, working tirelessly to live up to their potential.
Get it stolen. Kyle Weaver, that's into Sevolosha. There. Westbrook with a ferocious dunk.
Westbrook, as we saw here, he was twice the Western Conference Rookie Player of the Month. That was December and February. Only rookie, amazingly, this season to have a triple-double.
Gasol, a hard-earned 10 points. Westbrook, thank you very much.
Oklahoma City's Russell Westbrook is on the first-team NBA All-Rookie team. The league made that announcement today. Westbrook became the third player from this franchise picked first-team All-Rookie, joining teammates Kevin Durant and Jeff Green, who made that selection just last year.
South Florida, off we go on another Miami Heat NBA adventure. The Heat and the Thunder of Oklahoma City. Should alive for Wade, but it's stolen by Green, ahead for Westbrook. And that didn't turn. Russell Westbrook, the former UCLA Bruin, having the best night of his rookie season with 22 points. Russell Westbrook in the middle of a lot of good things for this young Thunder team.
He had two things, lots of playing time and lots of talent, but it's no surprise to see Westbrook among the best five.
Watch out. Oh, my goodness. Wilkins. That's a big win. Kerry's last basket will make it a 9-point margin.
Westbrook was selected to the NBA All-Rookie First Team. He averaged 15 points a game with 5 assists.
For the Thunder and the Heat, Brian Davis and Grant Long with the call.
Oh, my. What was Chalmers thinking about?
Getting out of the way.
Also in the backcourt, the Thunder's Russell Westbrook, a former Pac-10 rival of Mayo's, also made the cut. Point guard was second among rookies in assists and steals, also averaged more than 15 points a night. I think.
You got to do a Jim Gillen night. Glasses and mustache night. Turn over here. Westbrook. And Westbrook jams it through. A little bit of jawing. Well, Westbrook dunked on him, and it said something to...
By the end of his rookie season, the fiery Russ we all know and love was emerging.
What's the attitude about?
what's your attitude?
Why are you so angry?
I'm not angry. I just don't like losing.
The following season, the Thunder would draft James Harden with the 3rd overall pick. The trio of Harden, Westbrook, and Durant would form the foundation for an incredible run in the years to come.
When he goes that hard, he has one thing in his mind: dunk the basketball above the rim, play above the rim.
Westbrook.
He won't get that one. He will not get that one.
So quick, just exploding to and at the rim.
During his sophomore season, Westbrook saw his numbers elevate.
Numbers are way up, and particularly the assists. Is there anything that you attribute that to your growth as a point guard? Is it just a matter of learning the NBA game, or is there something?
Durant, nothing doing. Thunder's got a chance to cut this to a 1-possession margin. Durant, curling. Pass. Westbrook gonna take him down. Uncoiling like a snake.
You said you play mad.
Yeah.
How so?
Just playing with a chip on my shoulder. For me, I always feel like there's something to prove or something to do.
His non-stop motor and intensity were becoming his trademark.
Westbrook on the run after the turnover, takes it all the way in, coast to coast.
I think every night, my job is to come out and compete for my team and bring that edge, and that's what my job is.
With more and more frequency, Westbrook was flirting with the triple-double.
Respect what he does on the floor.
Now, being a Detroit area guy, you brought the lunch bucket. Being from the Great Plains, Iowa, Collison. Durant just inside the free throw line. Westbrook. Don't turn your back on me. He's got the double-double, by the way. 18 points and 10 assists, and that's the triple-double for Westbrook. Westbrook has his triple-double, the second of his career, as he sneaks in, fielding the air ball, and he's getting a little bit of love down there on the baseline from Kevin Durant.
He and Durant were quickly becoming must-see TV.
And picked up by Kevin Durant, a 2-on-1, a 3-on-1.
That's why you want to play a speed game for the Lakers, as well as for Oklahoma City with a turnover here by Kobe.
They'd lead the squad to 50 wins, an insane turnaround from the years prior.
And Westbrook puts it down. Defense by Fisher on Westbrook. And uncovered.
In the playoffs, they'd face off against the defending champion Lakers.
Westbrook for 3. Westbrook defended by Fisher. Westbrook has 26 to lead all scorers in the game. 9 in the fourth quarter for Russell Westbrook.
This young kid is so explosive.
Though they'd fallen 6 to LA, OKC had shown a glimpse of what their young core could become moving forward. That summer, Russ would play with Team USA.
Westbrook, Russell, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. Just second day of USA practice. Just trying to come out and be ready to compete. So.
At that time, at the top of the key, the young guard could not guard Phillips' strength.
Westbrook the steal. And Westbrook the score with the emphatic dunk, and the U.S. lead its biggest of the night. Another steal by Westbrook. And another dunk as Russell Westbrook.
After winning the gold with Team USA, Russ and Durant looked to elevate OKC to the next level.
For the Bulls as Rose is getting a rest after picking up his second foul. Westbrook blocked.
Westbrook would average 22 points a game this season with 8 assists.
Has no conscience.
You will bow down before me!
Is this
entertaining.
Are you not entertained?
I did not know he had that, not quite that in the arsenal.
Dynamite drive and dunk.
Bow down before the one you serve.
Cocking the hammer and pulling the nastiest of triggers.
He takes it, and I mean, and how he takes it.
He has no conscience. It's the reason he's my favorite player. My favorite player. He's playing a brand of basketball that some purists don't like. And some of the same people felt the same way about Kobe and Iverson.
All the way in. And Russell Westbrook gets him on their feet. The fifth block for Serge Ibaka on the Russell Westbrook.
OKC would climb into the driver's seat of the Western Conference behind the extraordinary play of Russ, KD, and emerging James Harden. Westbrook became a bona fide star during this time. His nightly dunk highlights led the sports shows. He was impossibly entertaining. Russ would join KD in the All-Star game this season.
From the Oklahoma City Thunder, making his first All-Star appearance, Russell Westbrook.
Team first timers. Team first timers.
Go out and win for your respective conference.
And they are on the floor at the same.
Russell Westbrook, who can stop?
In the playoffs, OKC would make it to the Western Conference Finals before falling in 5 to the eventual champion Mavericks.
Friends, and we're about set for playoff basketball in Oklahoma City.
The Thunder and the Nuggets. To steal by Westbrook. Tomahawk slam by Russell Westbrook, who now has 9.
Russ would receive an extension the next season as OKC looked to have the best season in franchise history.
Odom looking for our test. Posting up Durant. Lost the ball. Ball right behind the back from Westbrook.
And a smile as the young dynamic point guard goes up the floor. Even he was going, woo! That was sweet.
If that was Carmelo Anthony, he would pat himself on the back.
James Harden had come into his own and was dominating off the bench.
Great opportunity here. And one! As Brown goes up and tries to stop Harden and cannot.
There's James Harden. There he is. 6th Man of the Year award.
You know what's really cool about the 6-man trophies? They put a beard on it.
Starter still in the ball game. Westbrook with the steal and the run out.
This with the play of Westbrook and Durant. When you have two players like that, you have a steady, concrete base for your team the whole time. So I think how they do it, just make sure that you keep putting players around there that understand this is Westbrook and Durant's team.
Monroe bothered into a tough shot. Ibaka got into his face. Westbrook in transition. Now it's just 220s.
Can't use a lot of time here.
KD, corner 3, a fire, and got it!
Harden would win the NBA's 6th Man of the Year, and OKC looked as young and talented as any team had ever been.
KD gets a step on Green and packs out a little rattlesnake.
The trio would put on a show, night in and night out.
Westbrook, quick hands, knocked it away, and he got a hit ahead from Harden.
But I notice you play so hard every game. Like I watch, I go, man, you play like it's all on the line every game. And so many games in basketball, you see guys who take games off. You never do that.
17-point loss came earlier this week to Denver. Look at 27 for Westbrook.
You just got upset, man. Think about you when you get upset. You're very animated in the face. A lot of memes going on around.
Yeah.
You got a lot of them. Are you familiar with these memes?
5, and the Thunder with another chance. Look at Westbrook! Nasty!
What is that? What are those memes?
This was like after they call a foul on you, and you look at the ref, you go.
Two-time NBA All-Star from the Oklahoma City Thunder, Russell Westbrook.
Now within 3 after trailing by as many as 21. Westbrook.
OKC had one of the most talented rosters in the league. But surviving the Western Conference playoffs
Westbrook for a highlight.
was no easy feat.
Bryant. Knocked away by Westbrook and stolen. Westbrook all alone down the other end and throws it down.
Offensive rebounds in this game.
Against the Lakers, Russ delivered the most memorable moment of the series.
Put it down! The steal, the foul, and the two.
About 5,000 to 6,000 fans watching the game on Megatron television outside.
That's all she wrote. No one knows that more than Mitch Kupchak, the general manager of the Los Angeles.
2011 to 2012 OKC Thunder, who made it to the finals, led by a pair of 23-year-olds, Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and a 22-year-old sixth man of the year, James Harden.
Durant and Westbrook were just 22 years old. James Harden was only 22, yet they had led their squad to the NBA Finals. In the finals, the young Thunder squared off with LeBron, D-Wade, and the Miami Heat.
I witnessed him
Turnover scored by James.
rise above his finals demons of a year ago.
And throws it down. James puts his head down.
Take them over for 4 straight games.
Throws it down and a foul.
The individual games were grueling,
James on the drive, on the pull-up.
but the series overall was a cheek clapping.
Tries a three. You turn me on. Bang! LeBron James from downtown.
LeBron and the Heat closed it out in 5 games.
The Miami Heat are once again NBA champions. LeBron James captures that elusive title he so desperately coveted.
When the clock hit triple zeros, what's the first thing that ran through your mind?
It's about damn time. It's about damn time.
A historic win for LeBron, but a heartbreaking defeat for OKC.
You look at you, Harding, KD.
Right.
Is there ever a thought of what could have been?
Definitely. You know, we made it to the finals when we were 23. I definitely know if we would have stayed together, it could have been a problem for sure.
This would be the final time Durant, Westbrook, and Harden would suit up together for OKC.
But right now, it is time to meet your 2012 USA Basketball Men's National Team. Chris Paul. From the Oklahoma City Thunder, Kevin Durant. James Harden. From the Oklahoma City Thunder, Russell Westbrook.
Regardless of how long of a season I just played, I think you can't pass up an opportunity to play for your country.
Just taking turns driving on various Team USA players.
Durant, Harden, and Westbrook did play together that summer during the Olympic Games in London.
In my opinion, I think when you're able to have the 3 letters USA across your chest, it means a lot more than you. You know, at the end of the game, and once the winner is chosen. You know, the team with the gold medal kind of stands up on the stage and kind of hold hands, and your national anthem is played. And I think that's like the moment where you kind of sit there and you realize, and you're looking around and you hear the national anthem and USA flags are flowing. It's kind of moments you don't forget.
The following season, after we went to the finals and they came back from the Olympics, I knew James was gone because everyone was telling James that he needed his own team, and rightfully so.
Such is the case with Rocket superstar James Harden, who left Oklahoma City to become the man in Houston.
With Harden departing, Westbrook and Durant would be pressured to take their games even higher.
That's what you see these days. Coaching staffs full of teachers.
Unfortunately, both Durant and Westbrook struggled with injuries this season.
Who says it's a young man's game? There are already some substitutions in. Kevin Martin's coming as Westbrook goes down the lane.
First round against Houston, game 2. It was the second quarter, and this collision with Patrick Beverley, Westbrook finished the game, but the knee injury led to the first of 3 surgeries.
In the playoffs, Westbrook went down with a knee injury, and OKC's hopes were derailed.
Russell Westbrook was at practice with the Thunder on Monday, but he is still expected to miss the first 4 to 6 weeks of the regular season while recovering from knee surgery.
From UCLA, number 0, Russell Westbrook.
The year would be one for the books as Durant became the best player in the league and captured the MVP.
In the starting lineup, Russell Westbrook. His first game since Christmas Day, following the 3rd knee surgery within a year. Over the trees, Bogan with the shot clock running down, loses the handle. 3-on-2.
A brewing rivalry with the Golden State Warriors saw some heated games.
Bogan has his pocket bit by Westbrook. Look out! City's foul. Off the screen from Ibaka. Westbrook for 3. Jackson. Well, this guy's hands up.
Russ delivered the kill shot.
Westbrook for 3 with 1/10 of a second remaining. 6-3 from UCLA, number 0, Russell Westbrook.
Remaining in the half. That's his 5th three-pointer. Here's Westbrook.
With both stars healthy, the regular season was a mere formality.
That was nearly a half-court shot. What a finish to this first half. One action throughout. Oklahoma City up by 4.
When the intensity is so much higher, that time Westbrook, the collision, no call, another easy layup. Over.
Seconds. Screen by Ibaka. Westbrook outside for the win.
Another game winner against the Warriors.
Good! He got it! He got it! It's a 1-point Thunder lead! 2.3 to play!
Though it was Durant's MVP season, Russ had emerged as the best point guard in the game.
Now at playoff time, Mike, he stepped up. He went to 26 points, and then he came in with 7 rebounds for a guard, 8 assists.
Come out and set the tone of how you want the series to be. If you want it to be fast, you want it to be slow, you want it to be physical, non-physical, you got to find the way where you can set the tone.
The likely MVP of the league, Kevin Durant, introduced. The Chesapeake Energy Arena is rocking.
Fully healthy for the postseason, OKC had a real chance at the title.
And Lewis, that's a great point, and I think the silver lining to that point was the emergence of Reggie Jackson, what he was able to do. And Russell Westbrook has to sit right there.
Got to go, looking for a foul, didn't get it. And that's going to be it. No violation, they're going to let him play. Durant!
The Clippers and the Warriors. Big games for Kevin Durant with 33 triple-double for Russell Westbrook. 27 points, 16 assists, 10 rebounds. The Green Knight, it is the usual packed house. This the 160th consecutive sellout as we get ready for game 1 of this best-of-7. Rain and severe thunderstorms in the area, and this sellout crowd a bit concerned coming off the blowout that took place here on Monday night. The Western Conference semifinals. Westbrook got the steal. Russell Westbrook with a sensational move. He now has 22 points. Westbrook accelerates. And the foul. Russell Westbrook at this free throw. Paul with the jumper. Yes.
Trailing by 7 late against the Clippers, OKC went on a clutch run for the ages.
Play the foul game at the other end. Here's Crawford on the drive. Crawford runs out. Durant on the run. Paul is back. Durant scores with 17.8.
Russ would deliver the go-ahead free throws in the clutch.
Oklahoma City pulling a reversal on what took place in Los Angeles. Out a playoff game on the road. This for the lead. Clutch. It's all over. The Oklahoma City Thunder have come from 15 back.
In the conference finals, OKC ran into the dynastic Spurs.
Leonard played by Durant with help from Adams. Gilly picked off and then stolen by Westbrook. Chased by Bellinelli, not close. Westbrook off the steal. Westbrook putting the move on Mills. And twist one hole, what a move.
Despite some heroics from Westbrook, the Spurs took the series. Another year of coming close, but no cigar.
You were in attack mode from minute 1. You wanted to put your fingerprints and your footprints on this game. How do you think you did?
I think I did all right. Coming out with a win is most important. I just try to come out and give maximum effort, man. My teammates, ask that of me, and that's what I try to do on both ends of the floor.
Blown out twice at the start of this series, but back without Serge Ibaka. Here's Westbrook.
The next season, Durant suffered a Jones fracture in his foot and would miss most of the season.
The start of the Thunder's 7th season in Oklahoma City would be a challenging one. There was adversity well before opening night.
I'm incredibly interested and intrigued by the fact that Kevin Durant is gone, because now we're going to get an opportunity to see the guy who is considered to be the alpha male in terms of his approach, desperate to want to be that guy. Now this is going to be handed to Russell Westbrook. With Durant out, the burden to carry the team would fall entirely on Westbrook's shoulders.
Boy, Hubie, forget just Durant. There are 6 players out for Oklahoma City. I feel like I'm doing a football game with the injury report here.
Only 9 bodies for Scott Brooks to start the season. That means Russell Westbrook, here are all the shots you've ever wanted.
They're opening the NBA regular season undermanned. 5 players are out with injuries. 9 are available. It confronts the tough Trailblazers in Portland on opening night.
2.2 to go. It's Westbrook with time. Westbrook beat the clock with a dunk. Oh, what a half for Russell Westbrook. And an exclamation point to walk off with 26. Russell Westbrook, 30 points.
As a solo act, Russ flourished.
And Blake on skates tries to get the end one, and he does! Oh, is he having an opening night? 35 for Westbrook.
Picks up Oladipo, and then Payton can't handle the pass. 2-on-1.
Russell Westbrook!
Wiggins has it knocked away. Westbrook smells it like a shark smelling blood.
The consistency, the passion with which he plays, it's remarkable.
He was appearing in more and more commercials.
My bad. With gear this fresh, I always have more than one.
Westbrook to forecourt. Dynamite dunk for Russell Westbrook.
On the court, he was one of the most exciting players playing. Off the court, his outfits and interviews were clipped by every major sports network.
Where'd the love from clothes come from?
My mom, she made it happen.
She dressed you up.
Dressed me up.
Little sailor hats with the things on top of them.
We never did that.
You did like the short shorts.
We didn't do that.
What'd you do?
Vincent is stripped and Westbrook is
Russ's personality shone through more than ever before.
To offense.
Oh my, Russell Westbrook.
You broke your hand. This was a rough season because you broke your hand,
Yeah, I did.
your cheekbone, and I remember you had to wear this mask over your face, which I was surprised you came back as soon as you did, and to play with a mask because you guys always elbowing.
high side by 1. That's a steal.
Russ would suffer a broken hand and cheekbone during the season.
That is a two-handed rim-rocking tomahawk finish. Over the top.
He began dropping triple-doubles more and more.
Oftentimes when guys get to a certain level, we always like to nitpick. And when you do that, it doesn't allow you to appreciate what they have brought and done.
Westbrook racing. Westbrook leading the two-handed sledgehammer. And Westbrook's 4th consecutive triple-double. The last time a player had as many as 4, Michael Jordan, in 1989 when he put together a streak of 7. My goodness! Behind a 49-point effort by Westbrook. That is a career high in scoring, a career high in rebounds with 15. Check that, 16, and oh, by the way, 10 assists, 4 straight triple-doubles for Westbrook.
Here's what you need to know. Without Kevin Durant in the lineup, Westbrook has been a statistician's dream. In his career, Westbrook has played 61 games without KD. Now, in those games, he's averaged 28 points per, and he's put up 12 triple-doubles. That's almost 1 triple-double every 5 games without Durant.
Who's winning a game a one-on-one? You or LeBron James?
LeBron James will not win, and he's a good friend of mine, but
you don't have to give a disclaimer.
I'm just letting you know. I'm winning.
Okay, that's all you have to say. Answer the question.
I'm winning.
Making his 4th All-Star appearance for the West from the Oklahoma City Thunder, Russell Westbrook.
Westbrook made his 4th All-Star appearance.
The guy misses, he moves the crowd.
Nice pass. Westbrook did the rest. The alley-oop. Russell Westbrook able to field it, and he now has 41 points.
This time, he would take home the MVP.
And our MVP is from the Oklahoma City Thunder, Russell Westbrook.
Congratulations, man. You had an incredible season. You're the All-Star Game MVP. You scored 41 points, which is the 2nd most in All-Star Game history, only to the great Wilt Chamberlain.
After a lost season without Durant, the OKC looked to bounce back. They hired Gators coach Billy Donovan, and with the core back healthy and strong, OKC looked to finally make good on their young stars' potential. Durant was heading into the final year of his contract, but everybody knew he was going to re-sign with OKC. Right?
To San Antonio. And I was just 89 ago. The steal by Westbrook. Jason Westbrook able to take all the way. Tyler Johnson.
Westbrook with 10 points, 12 assists, 4 rebounds here in the first.
OKC was competing in one of the most competitive conferences ever. The dynastic Spurs and the record-setting Warriors stood in their way.
Stolen by Robertson. Westbrook sidestep.
Sweet move from Russell Westbrook.
First Thunder game. Keep an eye on the referee now. That's Russell Westbrook. He wants to check in. Ref says, no. Just wait. Russell just mocking him.
Hey, just a hand.
No.
No, yeah, that. I smell.
Starting at guard, 6'3" from UCLA, number 0, Russell Westbrook.
Fouled, and he'll shoot 2. Westbrook off the screen. Ball rattles up, out, and back on in. Just great energy by the Thunder. Westbrook, steal by Durant. This could be really good. Listen to the crowd. Nowitzki stripped. 2-on-1 over the...
And this is what you want. This is Thunder basketball. Defense to offense.
3.5 seconds. Oladipo, long shot.
He drilled it. Pure magic.
They don't have timeouts. You've got to be ready to play defense.
Westbrook.
Thank you.
You gotta be kidding.
Oh my goodness.
No longer in Durant's shadow, Russ was a true star in his own right. In the playoffs, the Thunder would meet the 73-win Golden State Warriors in the conference finals.
Pull back. Wide open look. Westbrook on the move.
That's when he's the most dangerous. This team loves to play with the fast pace, and you cannot stop Westbrook.
OKC went up 3-1 and appeared destined for a rematch with LeBron in the finals.
Westbrook got a beautiful lob, and it's Robertson with the finish. Westbrook on the drive.
Wow.
And the foul.
But the Warriors stormed back.
Here's Thompson for 3. Once again. Here's Curry. Yes.
Make that 12 or 22.
The Warriors do it by becoming only the 10th team out of 233 to win a best-of-7 series while trailing 3 games to 1.
This series arguably shifted the future of the league in ways few have ever before. Instead of Durant and Westbrook finally living up to their potential and winning a title, they allowed a 3-1 lead slip away. Durant was no longer certain he'd be returning the following season. Instead of vanquishing the Warriors, Durant was now in talks to join them.
Guys, the fireworks won't be quite as bright. The hot dogs are not going to taste quite as good here in the state of Oklahoma today. A heartbreaking 4th of July for Oklahoma City Thunder fans. As you said, Kevin Durant, the cornerstone of this franchise for nearly a decade, deciding to leave OKC and sign with the Golden State Warriors.
Some breaking news this midday. Kevin Durant just announced he will be leaving the Oklahoma City Thunder.
He is leaving for the Golden State Warriors.
I'm at a point in my life where it's of equal importance to find an opportunity which offers the greatest potential for my contribution and personal growth. With this in mind, I've decided I'm going to join the Golden State Warriors.
Read between the lines. Kevin Durant left Oklahoma City because of Russell Westbrook. Colin, good read or bad read?
Good read, and I've been saying this over and over again. We have a history here of ball-centric point guards infuriating wing players. He drove Durant crazy. Marbury, Rose, these dynamic point guards, they got to give the ball up. Westbrook doesn't.
The OKC fans felt betrayed, not just by Durant leaving, but by him choosing to join the team that had defeated them.
You're now in the generation of the super teams. Your thoughts on that?
Me personally, is not my style. I like to compete. I like to go against the best. That's just why I've always stayed in Oklahoma City.
Russell Westbrook will sign an extension Thursday with OKC. Interesting timing, given the Olympics right around the corner. Everybody's moving on. The stage is kind of cleared for him to have this moment. How did this come together, Ramona?
Well, as soon as Kevin Durant said he was leaving, the Thunder took a breath and then gave Russell Westbrook a couple of days to think about this, about making a commitment to stay at least beyond this season.
They were young and talented, a basketball power couple who could do almost anything together. Yet just as dizzying as their rise came the fall, an ugly breakup marked by bitterness, animosity, and cupcakes.
Westbrook began lobbing not-so-subtle insults at Durant.
In the Thunder locker room, cupcake was slang for a soft player. Russ was not just posting a photo of a baked good. It was the opening salvo in a Cold War that would send a chill through the entire league.
For months, Westbrook kept the innuendo coming, never outwardly criticizing Durant, but leaving just enough room for fans and the media to make assumptions.
There were the commercials for Jordan Brand, one with the tagline, "Some run, some make runways."
Some run, some make runways.
Westbrook accelerated. Here comes Oklahoma City. Westbrook in transition. Oh!
Russ would have what many call a revenge tour this season.
Russell Westbrook.
One of the fastest triple-doubles yet again in NBA history. You're always saying you're doing what your team needs you to do. What did they need from you tonight?
Just an all-around game.
Proving he was every bit the star Durant was, Westbrook became a triple-double machine.
What's impressed you most about post-Kevin Durant? The way we see the statistics, but beyond that, what really has stood out? Because this is a challenge for him to play now without KD on the floor. It is a different team.
Westbrook took the league over. Westbrook posting numbers that dwarfed his previous season.
With 2.5 seconds remaining, Westbrook catching and firing to tie this game at 103. My goodness!
He piled up the triple-doubles and began to flirt with history.
Cantor is a terrific score off the bench. Here's a turnover. Butler. Oh, Westbrook punches it out of bounds.
He was more than the face of OKC. He was now the face of the league.
Westbrook cocking the hammer, pulling the trigger, and one. Westbrook going to drive on Teague. Over the back. Through the back door to Adams. Wow.
There's a learning curve and a process for all these other guys who are playing with Russell, the way that he's playing now, taking the shots that he's taking, and about how you start to expect and anticipate some of the things that he's going to do in order for you to make an impact on the game.
In his first seasons without KD, Westbrook averaged a triple-double and broke Oscar Robertson's single-season record.
And to your point, this is someone who did something in terms of the triple-double. One, we never thought we would see it. Two, we never thought we'd see him do it, early in his career. And then he did it 4 times.
Westbrook off the midcourt screen from Adams. He'll pull up. 1.4 seconds remaining, and the Thunder back on the high side. Westbrook just daggers here in the fourth quarter.
Westbrook single-handedly is putting the team on his back.
I have never seen anything like what Russell Westbrook is doing right now.
It's all about winning by any means possible.
Thunder by 3 with 7.1 remaining. Westbrook shows for the basketball. Goes to the rim!
I think by June we may look back at this left-handed slam that iced this game. It might just be the play of the year.
And sticks the dagger into the Rockets.
For the drive, reverse, too short. Vincent has it. Gordon slow to get up. Westbrook, oh, what a pass! And Oladipo finishes.
After the surgery during the offseason, look at this.
Westbrook soaring and scoring. It's on Oladipo. A 2 would tie it, a 3 would win it for OKC. Murray, Westbrook. What a perfect ending to a historic day. Westbrook gives the Thunder the victory. It's the stuff of legends right there. With his 42nd triple-double, Russell Westbrook has broken the single-season record established more than a half-century ago by Oscar Robertson. History rewritten in Denver. 50 points, and the Thunder with a dramatic come-from-behind victory.
Westbrook took home the MVP, the best player in the league.
Perfect. Let's talk about the whole triple-double phenomenon. Did you ever see it becoming what it was?
No.
Just happened.
Just happened.
And it seems like every time he takes the floor, he's out to prove that he still belongs to be mentioned with the true greats of his game.
And the winner of the 2017 Kia NBA Most Valuable Player Award is Russell Westbrook.
I've elected to end this video here on Russ's moment of greatest triumph.
Has no conscience.
You will bow down before me!
Is this man not entertaining?
Oh, my! Self. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
I did not know he had that, not quite that in the arsenal. I'm pretty surprised.
Dynamite, drive and dunk.
Bow down before the one you serve.
Cocking the hammer and pulling the nastiest of triggers.
What?
As well as
Since winning the MVP, he has averaged a triple-double 4 total times.
And Westbrook puts it down. When you look at your line in the box score, how would you grade the line?
I don't give a about the line. You lost.
There's a lot more to cover. And when Westbrook hangs him up, I'll be sure to complete the story.
Tomahawk slam by Russell Westbrook, who now has 9.
You're very animated in the face. A lot of memes going on around you.
Yeah.
You got a lot of them. Are you familiar with these memes?
5, the Thunder with another chance to look at Westbrook.
What is that?
Says it's a young man's game. There are already some substitutions in. Kevin Martin has come in as Westbrook goes down the lane.
Russell Westbrook. Brodie.
Nobody brings it home like Joe Vincent. Nobody.
Make it so.